Mic check 1 2 1 2. I. What it do? What it don't? What it is and what it ain't? It's your boy Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka Capcom Don. And this is Project Untitled Gaming Podcast, episode 25. And that means this podcast is officially too old for Leonardo DiCaprio to date. But yeah, man, 25. We here, we live. Let's get it. Right now, you know, people think that they got vacation days, which is crazy. So right now it's just me and Ace, but we gon' rock. I think some people gonna be coming a little later.
They're getting ready for the hurricane, bro.
Yeah, we got a hurricane coming through. I don't even remember his music.
Bro, I just went on Instagram. They said Hurricane Chris one of the worst.
Bruh, Hurricane Chris, that's hilarious.
Nah, this is crazy. Everybody's really not here. Jawad at least joined like.
Yeah, usually Spitta right here before I even get in here. But yeah, we gon' cook until people start showing up. But today's topics, got a good show for y'all today. Some of the topics that we gonna be looking at is gonna be Xbox. The ABK games are finally about to arrive in Game Pass. Hironobu Sakaguchi's interview mentioning Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon. PlayStation will attend the Tokyo Game Show for the first time in 5 years. And more. But before we get into them topics, let me go ahead and introduce my kinfolk. Because I can't feed. Well, never mind, I'm tripping. My kinfolk, year-round Ace, aka Ace, aka the all-arounder. What go down? What you been playing?
Well, this past week and a half, we was playing Frag Punk. And I've been playing Robin Hood, I think it's Sherwood or whatever. It's a pretty nice game, but now I've been running some difficulties, sometimes sneaking around, but I'll get past it.
What is that game anyway? Like, what do you do in it?
Bro, I think you're supposed to stealth, like, you building shit, like, you build a base, you cook, like, it kind of remind me of, like, Power Worlds in a way. You could have, you could have people on your, you can have workers on your plot, basically like building stuff, smitten and all that random cooking. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think for now I'm supposed to just try to go through the missions as stealth as possible, but it's kind of hard. But yeah, other than that, just been working overtime.
Yeah, man. No doubt. Yeah, as for me, man, what have I been playing? I've been on Rocket League heavy this week. Back on Rocket League. That's Bay. Always coming back to Rocket League. And then what else we been playing? Oh yeah. I've been going back and playing a lot of games that haven't played in a while on my Switch. So
where you play Splatoon?
Me and Spitta, we played Splatoon 3. It's been a while since we hopped on that. And let me tell you, Them motherfuckers is not playing on that game no more. We was not ready. The skill gap in Splatoon is wild. Anybody who don't think that Splatoon is competitive as any other shooter, you're crazy, because the way we were getting destroyed in that game was on another level. After a while, we started to get some dubs and we started to put in some work. We got our handle on the situation, but the first few rounds, I was almost ready to jump off after the third match. But yeah, game's still fun. A lot of new content been added that didn't while I wasn't playing. A bunch of new guns, new maps. Even though we only get to play 2 at a time. Fix that in Splatoon 4. It needs to be at least 3. Like 2 is too little, in my opinion. They need to up that to 3. 4 would be the best. But yeah. And then I also had hopped on Tears of the Kingdom. Just cause I wanted to play some real Zelda. Not that fake Zelda. Which is that 2D Zelda. No one would play that. But I was in the mood for Tears of the Kingdom. So I got on that. Had a lot of fun with that. I was in the middle of the Gerudo. What up, Live Supremacy? What go down? Yeah, I was in the middle of the Gerudo village, trying to get I forgot what it is. That's how long it's been, but the main quest that you gotta do, you gotta get all 4 of the whatevers, and that's how you unlock the whatever. I don't remember, but I was doing that one. It's my second playthrough, so I was trying to 100% at this time because I really blazed through Tears of the Kingdom the first time. Breath of the Wild, I spent like 400 hours just doing everything. But this time I was like, you know what, let me go back and actually like try to do everything. But yeah. Okay. So I did play a new game, The First Descendant, which is a new free-to-play looter shooter, third-person shooter that came out, and I like the idea of looter shooters, but I feel like there's been such an overabundance of them that finding a good one is just hard to find nowadays. When you have ones that are already like solidified, like Destiny, and even just going back to the Borderlands series.
My bad.
But Outriders was one of the ones that I really had a lot of fun with, and this one kind of piqued my interest. We kept seeing trailers for it over like 2 years, I want to say. We kept seeing a bunch of trailers everywhere. So finally came out. I took the dive in, and I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty fun. The beginning of it, the tutorial, it was kind of boring. And I was like, I don't know how I'm feeling about this, playing through the tutorial part. But then I got on one more time after that and started playing some of the like actual main missions after you get your you start to get a handle on your abilities and everything. And then I actually started having a lot of fun with it. I was like, okay, I'm starting to understand. But I need to get back on that one. Ace, oh, no. Ace, you didn't play with me. It was Mars who played it with me for a little bit. But yeah, y'all was supposed to hop on, but y'all ain't never hop on.
I've been hearing
Pause.
good things about it. I haven't heard nothing bad.
But yeah, thanks for joining, y'all. You know, even though I be late, so I can't complain when y'all be late.
Hey man, life. I'm gonna be in and out. I'm not gonna lie.
It's cool. Spitter, what go down? What you been playing?
What's good? I've been playing Street Fighter, obviously. That's pretty much. Play Splatoon one day. And fuck Halo Infinite. That's pretty much it.
Bro. If you keep playing it, you can't say fuck Halo Infinite.
Yeah, I can. How I can't?
Because you keep playing it.
I'm only playing it to finish the battle pass, and then I'm not playing it no more. So I can say it.
You wouldn't
Exactly.
care about the battle pass if you didn't like the game. Let's not talk
Nah,
about it.
nah. It just has makes it just. I have a reason to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like
still
he's hating
fuck
on your
I
opinion,
can still
bro.
say fuck it though. How I can still say what?
Sound like he's hating
I
on
don't
your
know, man.
opinion.
You sound like you a hater. That's all I'm saying.
Sound like he's
man.
disrespecting
I
your
hate on
thoughts.
Halo Infinite. If I'm a hater, hey, let me be that hater.
But you know, haters usually don't play the game that they hating on. That's all I'm saying.
So how am I a hater then?
Amen.
Exactly. You're not making sense. I can still say fuck a game that I play. I can't do that.
Anyway, shout out to
Hey, he
Halo
say that
Infinite,
every day
greatest
on Street
FPS
Fighter.
game of all time. Let's go.
When's the last time you played that game?
Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
So that's it. That's all you've been playing. Anything else?
That's all I could think of.
I
Think I didn't even let me know. If
Oh,
I
wait,
could
you
get
forgot.
Battle Pass for
you
Magneto.
you was playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Hey,
The only
better than
way I know
Mario.
about that is from a show. So that's all you need to
Better
know.
than Mario.
I didn't even know that game was real until somebody else said it. I thought that was fake.
Better.
And Deadshot Tej. What
What
go
it do,
down?
baby?
What you been
What up?
playing? Even though we already know.
You already know. I've been playing Smash. I've been playing other things too. I've been playing Third Strike. I've been playing Mario Maker as well. You know, switching it up a little bit.
Have you?
But yeah, you know, had fun yesterday streaming, of course. But yeah, that's all I've been up to.
So you gonna explain that TikTok on TikTok? And I'm just playing.
Don't even get started with that shit, please. They were asking about you too. They was like, "How would Donald Taku feel?" I was like, "Bro, fuck Donald Taku. What are y'all doing
What you
here?"
say about me for?
Hey, I don't know why they brought your name up. I was like, "Damn." It's all good though.
All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into our first topic. Spitter. The Evo registration standings that came out. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And let me go over these numbers. So the final Evo 2024 registration leaderboard. This is from Evo's official Twitter. They posted a picture showing the registration numbers 1 through 8 for the big 8 games that are gonna be there. Number 1, Street Fighter 6 with 5,265 registrations.
That was
Number
obvious.
2, Tekken 8, 4,646. Obviously.
Also kind of obvious.
Number
You already
3,
knew them too.
Guilty Gear Strive, 2,058.
Should
Now,
have been Smash.
let me see.
Should have been Smash.
Bro, Smash should be
Nobody-
on here, but
I don't know why. Guilty Gear sucks. I'm gonna say.
nah, you tripping.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna hate on it. Nah. I am gonna hate on it. Fuck Guilty Gear. Only reason Smash ain't in it because they're trying to push that agenda that Smash isn't a fighting game.
No, the only reason Smash ain't in it is because Sony took over Evo.
Oh, that too. Yeah. I forgot.
I thought the Nintendo don't like when Smash make tournaments. I thought that was a thing.
But they were
they
always
do.
at Evo, or I won't say
Yeah.
always, but they've been at Evo plenty of times for
Bro, I ain't gonna
Ultimate.
lie. That was low key the death of Evo by itself.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm not. Well, I ain't gonna say the death, but like, come on, bro. Like,
You lost
bro,
your mind.
y'all not see what Sony is doing? Sony is buying the propaganda spreaders, bro. They buy what? Like, bro, come on. It's obvious. It gotta be, bro. This gotta be a true conspiracy, bro. They want to own all the publications, all the top spots, while putting out nothing. Nothing, sir.
I think it's more that they don't want to advertise a game at Evo that ain't on their platform. So I even feel if a new Killer Instinct came out and it was only on Xbox, no matter how popular it was, they probably would not put it in their Evo.
But see, that's the thing. But see, that's just proving my point. Evo's gonna die because of this. Like, bro, what? Y'all gonna put Street Fighter, Tekken, and Third Strike in there forever?
Yeah. That Evo was originally a Street Fighter tournament. Everything that was added in was bonus.
Well, see, I'm just saying, I feel like it's getting worse because of this, personally. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong.
No. Personally, how many Evo's tournaments? I know I've watched more than you.
Yeah.
You
How
watched
many
more than
have
me?
you
I watched a
watched and you
couple.
talking
I
like
watched
this?
a couple. I watched it back when Smash was in it and shit. I'm not like an Evo fanatic and shit, but
He talking about 2021.
oh man, I watched 2017 maybe, 18
Oh, man.
maybe. But I don't watch the whole Evo. I just catch what I can catch. Like, you know, like I just watch a couple sets and then like I go about my
When
day.
it's convenient for him.
Yeah, you're right, bro. There's some people that's all they do is watch Evo, bro. Like, there's some people that's really invested in that shit. I'm not super invested, but like if I could catch it, I'll catch it. Hell, yesterday I was watching speedruns yesterday of fucking Donkey Kong Country 3. Anyway, you know, enough about me, guys. Enough
All right,
about
let's
me.
get
How
back
about y'all?
to the numbers. If I can find it. Oh, there it is.
Sheesh.
Okay. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Long ass title. 1,377 registrations. Street Fighter Third Strike. 1,101 registrations. Number 5. Under Night in Birth. 2 Sis Celis.
Never heard of her.
Nah, Under Night is really good. I think Under Night is actually better than Guilty Gear to me. But it's because it plays more like Street Fighter that I like it. It's basically Guilty Gear if it played like Street Fighter. And that's at number 6 with 785 registrations. Mortal Kombat 1, number 7, 645 registrations. And then King of Fighters 15, 375.
Well, I understand King of Fighters, but I'll say this: biblical fall off. This fall off is biblical.
That a lot of people were talking about Mortal Kombat 1 and how the fall off is crazy on that.
Bro, Mortal Kombat used to be up there with Street Fighter, bro.
That's what I'm
Remember the days?
It was Mortal Kombat taking in Street Fighter.
Bro.
And Smash, of course.
Nah, so when Smash came out in 97, 98, it was like the death of Mortal Kombat.
I wouldn't say all that.
Not gonna lie to you.
Crazy. What is
I'm not gonna
Smash
say
have
the
anything
death,
to do
but
with
like
Mortal
the
Kombat?
fall off for Mortal Kombat was like inevitable. You know what I'm saying?
No, first off, no one's talking about
about
the old Mortal Kombat because no one cared about Mortal Kombat as a fighting game until Mortal Kombat 9.
True. Mortal Kombat 4 was fun, but I stopped really caring about Mortal Kombat after 4. Like, I'll play them, but it was like I wasn't invested in them.
Like, they were fun, but they weren't competitive fighting games fun until Mortal Kombat 9 when they kind of solidified their formula and what they wanted to be.
Yeah, they had the little engine for it.
But ever since then, people have actually looked at Mortal Kombat more competitively.
Yeah, I agree. Like, after 9, things kind of changed in a good way for Mortal Kombat. Because after 4, hey man, I don't know,
Deception was good.
bro, dude. You're talking about between 4 and 9.
Yeah, Deception was good.
All only Deception.
Yeah.
When that come out, like 2004.
Deception was good. I did not like Deadly Alliance. Definitely didn't like Armageddon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shaolin Monks, even though it wasn't a fighting game, but that was the best Mortal Kombat
Wait,
game.
which one had
generation.
Was it 9 that was Injustice? When did Injustice come out?
Injustice came out after Mortal Kombat 9, like a year or two.
All right. Okay, yeah. After 9, things changed in a good way because they were kind of. I'm not saying the games were bad,
and they were cooking ever since.
Yeah, I feel like the games
and then that
went
story,
through a
the
lot
story
of
modes,
styles.
yeah, they revolutionized fighting game story modes, or I'll say that they rode the coattail of Sakurai after he created the formula in Brawl. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it, but shout out to him though. But yeah, man, Mortal Kombat, I will agree. Like most fighting games, people don't really care for the story. They care for the characters. They don't care for the story. But Mortal Kombat kind of changed that.
But yeah, Spitta, how'd you feel about the registration numbers? Anything was surprising? Did you find Mortal Kombat being that low surprising?
Nah, because everybody be saying the game trash, so it's like I didn't even expect it to be on there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Third Strike being above it.
Yeah, Third Strike being above it is funny. Besides that, there was somebody in here trying to talk and say that Tekken was more popular.
Oh yeah.
He's
not here right now too. That's funny.
And this is why I don't be trying to argue with people that don't know about stuff, because this just lets you know which one.
Oh man,
which one is better? Like
he always not here when I need to talk shit to him.
When you need
That's
him most.
crazy.
When you need him most, he disappears. Oh man.
When the album drop, he disappeared.
What he was saying, man, he don't know.
Hey man,
I don't know what he was going off of. What piece of
he was just going off of present day numbers, bro. At the time,
bro, every time Street Fighter gone,
Street Fighter
gone shit.
Bro, Street Fighter in general, Capcom in general, just be pushing it, bro.
And people not liking Street Fighter 6 too, but people really.
Oh no, they're hating on it.
People are hating on it.
Really people are hating on
bro. The only hate I be seeing for Street Fighter 6 is y'all adding Terry with no Street Fighter 3 characters, bro. I'm like, why do y'all?
Those are the purists, though.
See, with that, y'all
added Bison,
but I understand.
Y'all brought Bison back to life, but no Street Fighter 3 characters.
And then the funny thing about the Street Fighter 3 characters, I feel like the reason, even though like Street Fighter 3 is so really big now, I feel like the Japanese motherfuckers, the ones that made the game, they're like, bro, when Third Strike first came out, nobody played. They didn't like that game.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
I felt like Third Strike was kind of weird compared to like
Alpha. They didn't like Third Strike either. Like it was people didn't like it until like way later.
Yeah, it took like 10 years for that shit to pop off.
It became like a cult classic later. So it's like, I understand y'all because I want Third Strike characters in it too, but it's like, man, y'all can't.
Your time was in the past.
Y'all can't be getting mad. Bruh, it was obvious Bison was gonna come back. He always comes back. He always comes back.
He always comes back.
Like, and he's popular. Like, they're going off of popularity too. But
they're gonna say Terry's not popular. He's not more popular than Dudley.
For me, it was kind of wild that they did that. I don't care. Like, I'm not mad at it, but I would feel like they should add at least more Street Fighter characters before they start doing adding like other guest characters. And then I just hope they don't do the Mortal Kombat route where that's the only thing they That's the only
Yeah,
thing
they
that
only
they gonna do
looking
because
for
that's
the
what
guest
Mortal.
characters.
That's what fucked them. I feel like that's what fucked up Mortal Kombat too because it's like them niggas only care. My bad. They only care about the. They only like care about guest characters,
Yeah. And who they
and it's
could
like
throw in the
people want
game.
people like I understand that for them because they all since was it Mortal Kombat 9? Since Mortal Kombat 9, like they always been just having guest characters more than they original characters.
Yeah,
So it's like I can't.
Mortal Kombat 9, it was just Kratos,
Yeah.
and then Mortal Kombat 10. That's when they did
That's when it
the
started,
horror,
yeah.
Freddy, Jason, all that.
Yeah.
Then 11, that's when they just went crazy. Terminator. Who else was in
Rambo
there?
and shit.
Rambo,
like
Rambo,
RoboCop.
RoboCop. Yeah,
Yeah.
RoboCop was worse. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, that's
But
the
yeah, like
but that was the big three 80s movies: RoboCop,
yeah, I know, but
Terminator,
it was
Rambo.
that character was poor. But besides that, yeah, like I don't with the character stuff. I would just want them to add more characters before they start adding guest characters. But at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm about to play with Terry. You got me fucked up. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, like, hey man, Street Fighter 6, man.
Mm.
That's all
Yeah,
I got.
it's crazy that we knew the guest characters in Mortal Kombat 1 before we even knew all the characters in Mortal Kombat 1 in the first place. Like
yeah.
that's how bad it's getting with Mortal Kombat. They're doing the guest characters a little too much.
Too much.
Homelander and Omni-Man, bro.
And,
Y'all are insane. Y'all are insane, bro.
And what's his name?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker too. Like,
But no. The crazy part is they got all this clout, all this third-party assets and character, Omni-Man, Homelander, and they still came second to last, bro. What does that say?
it's just because the game they made, they tried to make a tag game. They should have did that years before. They should have tried that years before instead of trying it out.
The thing is, I feel like the things that we saw with Mortal Kombat 1 were supposed to be an Injustice game, not a Mortal Kombat game. Because they go between both. They go Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Injustice. But because of the WB buyout with Discovery and all the crazy stuff that was going on there, they were like, well, we don't want to make a DC game right now because we don't know what's going on. And it was like unstable at the time. And then that's why I feel like they pivoted to like, okay, we're just going to make another Mortal Kombat game. So I feel like that the tag mechanics and everything were supposed to be an Injustice feature, not a Mortal Kombat feature.
Yeah, Injustice sound way better than Mortal Kombat.
But yeah. Yeah, because I feel like they probably did want to keep Mortal Kombat the pure 1v1. But in Injustice, it would work because of how much more arcadey it is than what Mortal Kombat was doing.
Yeah.
But that's just I don't know if that's actually true or not. That's just my take on it. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. So this one's gonna be short because there was not that much I wanted to talk about. I just forgot to bring this up last week, and that is Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster got announced, and there was a Capcom event that showed off some of the new features, how they're upgrading it. It's a Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, and it's not even a remaster. It's a full remake of the game. Basically new, like they've redone everything. There's a lot of new features in there that. Oh, you know what? I did forget to talk about something that I wanted to bring up. My bad. Before we move on to this topic, there was. I just lost the tweet. But Harada, the director, the director of Tekken, of course, He was talking about how popular Tekken is in Japan versus the West. I don't know if y'all saw that, but if you had to gauge how much people play Tekken in Japan versus everywhere, like not Japan but Asia in general versus everywhere else, where would you put it at? Like, what percentage do you think Asia plays Tekken versus the rest of the
19%.
world?
Said Asia or Japan?
Asia.
I'll say 15%.
15.
Asia got a lot of people, bro.
Spitter.
I actually changed my number to 80%.
80? 80% of Asia plays Tekken?
No,
No, not 80%. I mean,
he
80.
Said 80% of
80.
the players.
I mean,
playing.
what percentage compared to the rest of the world
is in Asia?
Yeah, plays Tekken.
Oh, 60. I'll say 60%.
Spitter, what do you think? Is he even here?
40-50, my bad.
Oh, 40-50. So he actually said that only 10% of Tekken players are in all of Asia. 3% are in Japan.
Whoa.
And then I can't find a tweet, but I remember that for sure. Those two numbers. And I was trying to find it because he said like the US was like 72. No. Europe was like crazy. Like they had the biggest number and then the US followed. Why can't I find this tweet now though? I thought I bookmarked it. Let's see. But yeah, that was actually crazy surprising to me. Like, I understand, like, Japan, they're a smaller, like, they have a smaller player base, obviously. So it makes sense that they would have a lower number. I just didn't think it would be that low. Like, I'm pretty sure if it was something like Guilty Gear, it would be a higher percentage than 3% for Japan, for sure.
That's kind of crazy. But then again, all these Eastern companies are trying to branch out West, so they cater to Western audiences more. I feel like a lot of Western audience try to branch out East, so they try to cater to Eastern audiences more in a weird way.
But yeah, did y'all find that surprising? Because I found that.
I kind of did.
I just wanted to throw that out.
Well, that is kind of insane. But then again, what can we say? Too bad. What's the player numbers compared to like Mortal Kombat compared to like Street Fighter and Tekken? That's what I want to know.
Y'all gonna have to
I
look
can
it up,
assume terrible.
I'm pretty sure it's at least 10% of one of those games.
If not less. I can imagine that.
All right, but I just wanted to add that in there. Back to Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. So some of the new features that they had touted was that it's gonna be 4K 60 FPS on consoles. Obviously Series X and PS5. Probably a little less on Series S as far as the fidelity goes. There's a new save functionality because the Dead Rising save features were pretty bad. So glad to see that. Modern control options. I do not remember how the original Dead Rising controlled, but 2006 game, I'm guessing it did not control that good. Improved NPC AI. That's a good one. Additional photography features. That's also a good one. Updated UI usability. More vocal dialogue. So some of the like smaller conversations, it would just be text. It seems like they're gonna voice act those as well. So that's cool. And 9 new voice languages added as well. So yeah, it seems like Capcom is really the king of the remake. I don't think anyone does remakes and remasters better than Capcom at this point. Maybe Bluepoint, but then again, Bluepoint puts out a remake every like 5 years, 6 years. We get a new remake remaster from Capcom maybe once or twice a year. Yeah. Anyone excited about Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster? I feel like the first Dead Rising is still one of my favorites to this day. Out of the franchise.
Dead Rising will go crazy.
No hype for it.
Crazy remake. I said it'll go crazy. What are you talking about?
I meant from other people who are actually gonna play it.
Oh,
Haha.
you know me. Fuck you, bro.
Spit it. It's Capcom. Why you playing?
Yes,
About
Capcom.
Dead Rising?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not a
Sure.
zombie person. I'm not a real zombie person, but I like Dead Rising. I never
Sure.
really like played it, but when I did play it, it wasn't bad. But yeah, I'm not a zombie person like that, respectfully. If it had co-op, maybe.
It
Do
does
it got
have
co-op?
co-op. Yeah.
Oh, it do?
Wait, did the first one? Yeah. No. The second one had co-op. The first one didn't. I don't know if they're adding co-op to the remake. But I know 2, 3, and 4 had co-op. And no. 2 and 3 had co-op. 4 didn't. That's why it was ass. And I guess 1 didn't either. So that would be good if they already did the service of remaking it. They should add co-op to it as well. But I haven't seen anything saying that it would be, so I doubt that it would be. But yeah, man. I'll get it eventually for sure. Ace, how you feeling about it?
Hold on, I'm on the phone right now.
Oh, you good. But yeah, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster comes out September 19th. Shout out to Morris, that's his birthday. I feel like Morris would like that.
Yeah, he'll be pretty interested.
He always want to play something
That's
zombie.
more
So
his type of thing.
exactly.
Sure.
And speaking of Dead Rising, I need to out somebody because there's a certain individual who's not here to answer for his crimes.
Oh man.
And that's Chuck. You're around Chukwu. Because in 2014, I let this man borrow my Dead Rising 3 on Xbox One.
Uh-oh.
That was my favorite launch game for the Xbox One. I put so many hours into that game. And I was like, yeah, man, I'll let you borrow it. And then about a year maybe goes by. I'm like, damn, I feel like playing Dead Rising 3 again. Cause 2015 was ass. I was like, hey, where my Dead Rising 3? I need that. He's like, oh yeah. I know, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And I see, my house used to be like the place where everyone gathers. We used to all chill at my house. So he would be here every day. I'm like, bro, where's my game? And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it next time. then I asked him like at least once. He's like, yeah, I don't know where it's at. I lost it. And then years go by. He's like, oh yeah, I found it. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it to you. I still do not have my Dead Rising 3. It's been 7. No. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. Chuck, wherever you are, where's my Dead Rising 3? I actually brought this up when this got announced. And he's like, it's sitting on my shelf right now. I'm looking at it. I'm like, bro. So, I want everyone to know that he has my Dead Rising 3. He's a thief. He's a criminal. But yeah.
That's funny.
All right. Let's move over to Sega. The new Crazy Taxi. Not the remake, because there's a remake of Crazy Taxi coming out. But there's also a new game in development as well. And Sega confirmed that this will be an open world, massively multiplayer online game. AAA at that. So AAA open world MMO Crazy Taxi. And this had a lot of people like iffy, like, oh, we getting a new Crazy Taxi, but some people didn't know how to feel about it being a MMO style game versus the single player that the original was. So I wanted to get y'all take on it. Spitta, how do you feel about Crazy Taxi going into an open world multiplayer route?
Because I didn't really.
I was gonna say it has a cops and robbers type of thing going on, where you see in the trailer they're getting chased by the cops, and the cops are played by players while the taxis are played by other players. Kind of going for like a GTA Online type of thing, but how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I didn't really play Crazy Taxi like that. I think I played it like probably once or twice, so I can't really speak on it. I was seeing people that like played the old one. They was kind of concerned about it because they want the original or whatever. But I mean, if it's an online multiplayer, I mean, if you can still do the taxi part, I don't see why people gonna complain. I just don't, cause I ain't never played it like that, so I don't really know. Besides, like you picking up people and like taking them to your destination, I don't really know the game like that, so I can't really say. But hey, we gonna see.
Tej, did you get any Crazy Taxi in as a young bull?
If you ain't answering, I play Crazy Taxi only the arcade version that used to be at the arcades.
Yeah. That was mostly my experience too.
With the steering wheel and stuff. But hey, it was fun, I ain't gonna lie, so I know for sure I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. Do you have any concerns about it being multiplayer?
Nope. I just wanna know if it's gonna be like, I just wanna see the gameplay. I'm like, it may be too chaotic, like people just crashing into you, or like I just wanna see how it is. And I feel like if they ever do anything with Simpsons Hit and Run, they might do the same thing. Make it open world.
Yeah. So I've barely played Crazy Taxi, so I might not be the best voice to speak on it. But as far as it goes, they're remaking the game. For the people who are fans of the classics, you have something to look forward to as far as the remake of the Crazy Taxi? Because it doesn't seem like they're just gonna, we gonna make it pretty, but it's basically just gonna be the same game, same mechanics. They're doing full remakes that add more to it, it seems like. So for the people who are fans of the classics, you have that coming up. But it seems like this one is gonna be how they get the new players, how they get the big money, because obviously the money is in live service. And from what I can see, it does seem like it could translate well. With the, I actually don't know if there was ever like, were you ever chased by cops in Crazy Taxi? I that's how much I don't know about Crazy Taxi. So if that was already a mechanic of it, and they just made it multiplayer now, that's actually pretty cool. I'm never like anti multiplayer for the most part. So as long as it's executed well, I don't really care what franchise they put multiplayer in. That's just how I feel. But yeah, I think it could be good. I don't know if it's gonna be the hit that Sega would need to make the money back. But I like the chances that they taking with it.
They're gonna next thing you know, it's gonna be Crazy Taxi RP. I'm playing.
Right. But yeah, and it seems like they're doing that with a lot of their franchises, because it seems like Jet Set Radio is also going to be like a multiplayer online game with the new version, while they're doing the remake for the people who are fans of the classic single player experience. So it's their way of bringing these old IP into the future, into the modern times, I should say, where live service is the big bag. But yeah, I'm still excited about all of the games that they announced. All right. What's next on the agenda? Tej, are you back? No. All right.
When is it gonna rain?
It's supposed to rain today?
Supposedly. It's for sure.
Well, it's supposed to like slight rain for like 1 hour, but the real rain's supposed to come Monday.
It ain't gonna rain tomorrow?
It's not supposed to rain seriously, like
Okay.
till Monday. Yeah.
All right, so
I hope it don't rain. Shit, I need to work.
this is definitely a Mars topic, but Capcom officially confirmed that there is a new Resident Evil in development. Not a remake, but a new game in the franchise, Resident Evil 9, I would guess. And it's gonna be directed by Koshi Nakanishi. Oh, I always fuck up. Koshi Nakanishi, who worked on Resident Evil 5, my personal favorite, Resident Evil 7, and Resident Evil Revelations. So 2 out of 3 of those games are co-op, and I'm hoping that this is the one where they bring back co-op Resident Evil, because I love Revelations and Revelations 2 co-op. I love Resident Evil 5 because of the co-op. One of the best co-op games even to this day, Resident Evil 5. I mean, this isn't really news, because we know damn well there's no way that we would not be getting a new Resident Evil game. That's one of Capcom's biggest franchises, if not their biggest franchise. Not actually, Monster Hunter is probably their biggest, but yeah. How we anyone excited for a new Resident Evil? And would you prefer is co-op, or would you prefer to be single player like the rest of the new games? Spitter.
Once again, I'm not really a zombie player, so but I mean it's Resident Evil. I know people are excited for that, so I'm happy for them. Me, eh. I mean, I guess I'd rather just see like what the story gonna be, if it's gonna be more scarier, like pretty much what they gonna do with it. I guess that's what I'm looking for. But me playing it, I doubt I'll play it though. Respectfully.
How you just be dissing all these Capcom franchises?
What are you talking about? You
When
did
Capcom
two.
is way-
You did too. Which cause of zombies? I'll probably play Dead Rising over Resident Evil, respectfully, because it's more
Gameplay.
like crazy,
Fun.
yeah, and it's like, yeah. But I'll watch Resident, like I said, I'll watch Resident Evil if the story's good. Cause I mean, I
Ace.
sat there and watched y'all play Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Ace,
game?
any love for Resident Evil? Any
Oh,
hype for
nah.
the new? You said you gonna be
hype.
Dying Light 2 first?
I mean, I would hope my friends play with me.
Spitter, why you not playing with him?
Who told us to buy the game?
Oh, who did that? That was Uncle Sam Capitalism that told you to buy that game.
Is that your nickname?
Wow. Y'all try to blame me for y'all bad purchase decisions. It's crazy. But Resident Evil, I'm off and on with Resident Evil. I'm actually pretty sick of Resident Evil at this point. We get a Resident Evil like every year. I'm tired of it. The only way I will get a new Resident Evil game at launch is if it's co-op and I have someone to play with, which would be most likely Mars, because that's who I play Resident Evil 5 with. And he buys every Resident Evil as well. So if it's not co-op, I'm not trying to hear it. Capcom, stop playing games. Bring co-op back. Resident Evil 5 is the GOAT, not 4. As far as the first person versus third person, I actually would say keep it first person. Keep it first person with the new games. First person is just scarier. Like third person, you can kind of see stuff behind you and on the side of you. And in first person, like you can't see shit. So your narrowed view makes it more horror, like makes it more horror focused. I feel like scary games are always scarier in first person because you whip the camera,
Yeah.
and then you just see something behind you or next to you, and you're just like, bruh.
Yeah. Third person, you can kind of see.
Yeah, you can cheat
And
the
it-
angles. You
Yeah.
can peek corners and shit. Nah.
You turn around in first person, you go jump. If something behind you, yeah, you for sure go jump or be like, whoa.
Because Resident Evil, they have to have a fine balance between straight up action game or horror. Resident Evil 5 definitely took out the horror. They were just straight up action game, but that shit was just so fucking fun. I didn't care. Resident Evil 4 kind of still had that horror element, but that was definitely when they were leaning into that action game genre.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7 was what brought it back to the horrifying, like that was a scary ass game. Resident Evil Village, a lot of people said it wasn't scary enough. So I don't know, but like people loved Resident Evil Village though because the gameplay was a lot better than 7 as well. And the same with the Resident Evil 4 remake with all the counter that they added and stuff like that. There's always gonna be someone who's upset. Either the horror people are gonna be upset, or the action, like the people who are there just to have a fun action game to play. I'm on the side. Y'all can. I'll be okay with a little less horror if it means that the gameplay and the co-op is there.
What if they can balance both?
But yeah, if they can make a scary co-op action game with good action gameplay, I'll be down for that. And it's Capcom. It's not like I don't believe that they can't do it.
Yeah, that would be like. Would you think that would be like they next? That'll change everything.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah, I really don't know what direction they gonna go.
What was the last one they did? What was it more?
It was. They said that it wasn't as scary as 7.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they lean towards it, but people bought it, people played it, people liked it. So it's not like Village was like the fastest selling Resident Evil, I think.
Was Village was Village more scary, or was it like
It was
more?
Yeah. It was more action.
It wasn't like, but it wasn't like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
It was more like.
It was first person still.
Yeah.
They just didn't have as many scary moments.
Because no cap, the only thing I can remember from that game, because people are sick, is the main villain. Yeah,
and you know, they gonna have a new lady, Demetrescu. I forgot her name. Demetrius, whatever her name was. They gonna have a new one, something like her in the next game because, yeah,
people are
horny sales every time. Shout out to Bunny in the first Descendant. That's the first skin that I got because I had to check out them assets. Shout out to Stellar Blade, them assets. But yeah, they were talking about from leaks that this would be an open world game, and a lot of Resident Evil fans did not like that just because it would be even harder to make a scary game in an open world where you could run away. No constricted corridors where you can just say, I'm just going to run to the opposite direction of the world if I get scared. So we'll see how that gets handled in that regard. All right. What's next? I wanted Tej or Mars to be here for this topic, so I'm gonna move until he gets back, if he gets back. All right. Watch Dogs movie has begun filming, even after the Watch Dogs franchise has been put on the shelf. At the very least, we're getting a movie that is coming out. So let me bring up that right now. Oh wait, let me get, because I want to see who's directing it and stuff. I actually haven't even looked into the director or anything like that. I'm sorry about my dog. But yeah, are y'all excited about a Watch Dogs movie at all? I think it's gonna be based on the first movie with Aiden Pierce. Was it the first movie? I meant the first game.
Yeah, we gonna see. Let me see a trailer. What if they give you a trailer? What if they give you the trailer, right? And the trailer is not like the movie, like how the trailer for the game was not like the game. How you gonna feel? They got you 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Well, yeah. So
But it sound good though. Watch Dogs in this, what you call it, is a interesting type of like. The game was like fun and stuff, but it's like pretty much what everybody say. It didn't look like it was supposed to look. That was it. I beat the game,
hey,
and I
the game ain't play how it's supposed to play either.
Yeah, it didn't really. But I guess the reason I beat it and I was okay with it is because I didn't have so much hype and expectations for it like this guy did. I was hyped for it, but this guy was on another level of hype when this game was about to drop.
Bruh,
I remember
was
that.
like, this is the GTA killer.
I remember all
Rockstar
of
is done for. It's over. Like, this is the greatest game of all time.
I ain't never seen this guy be quiet after a game come out and just be like, that. This man was like, he was hurt, bro. That shit was funny. I swear he played that shit like the first 2 days. It felt like he played it the first 2 days and just was done. That he was done.
I played it for 3 days and then I returned it to GameStop. And even the GameStop clerk was like, bro, you already beat it? I was like, no. I was like, no. I was like, yeah, this game was ass. I was so mad, bro. That game alone was enough for me to say that the Xbox One and PS4 was the worst generation.
That game really changed his life.
But this movie has actually been in the works for 10 years. Similar to the Halo TV show / movie. That kept on getting pushed back, so seems like this one was in a similar boat. And let's see. So this is gonna be first release announced that. So it's gonna be starring Tom Blythe. I don't know who that is, but he was in the Hunger Games, the new one. The script's written by Christy LeBlanc, who did a sci-fi film called Oxygen for Netflix. I don't know. It don't even sound good on paper. I don't know any of these dudes.
Who's what you calling it? Like the production,
bro. This article ain't give me nothing. So let me
watch
see.
that. Watch it. Is it about to be like a movie, or is it gonna go to like Netflix or something like that?
Oh, so this is gonna be New Regency, which I can't think off the top of. I've seen them before. I just can't think of off the top of my head. Their movies.
Okay. Are people even want to go watch Dogs movie?
Okay, so they made The Creator. I heard good things about that. The Northman, that was a good movie. Birdman, that's a good movie. Amsterdam. Okay, so they got some good movies under their belt. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, they also did Daredevil.
Oh. If they did Daredevil before those other movies, then
yeah, no. So these were their newer movies have been pretty good.
So we good.
Yeah.
He
So
Daredevil.
I mean, I never liked Aiden Pierce as a character. He just was boring as hell to me. He like,
That's the Watch Dogs character.
yeah, the first one.
First one.
He
You like
had
the-
no personality. He was just
A dude in a
scruff,
trench coat.
generic white man in a trench coat.
With a hat.
Even his backstory never made much sense to me. Like, they killed my niece, and not even his daughter. Like, why? Like, if it was his daughter and he's doing all of this, okay. Like,
I understand. The niece part, I understand. He probably ain't one.
where was his sister or his brother or whoever it was?
What
That's
was
how
they doing? They was what you call it? They was mourning. He was on a mission.
I guess. Maybe it's because I don't have kids.
But
or
what if they don't
nieces,
do?
So
What if they just do the Watch Dogs 2 and not Watch Dogs 1?
see,
Would
I
you
would be
more
okay with that. Just go straight to the fun dead sick, not the super serious. But yeah. In other film news, though, while this basically dead franchise is getting a new movie, a bustling, best-selling franchise, Horizon,
Oh,
has just had their series canned, and this had to do with Steve Blackman. Steve Blackman.
you have to say it twice.
Steve Blackman. A showrunner working on he worked on Umbrella Academy, which I've heard nothing but good things about. But he was under investigation because of reports of like a lot of controversy with him, manipulative, bullying on set, just being an asshole on set, and a lot of people reported him, so he was under investigation. So some of his series got canned, including the Horizon Zero Dawn TV show with Netflix that was in the works. So we don't know if there will be a new showrunner who picks it up and does something with Horizon. You know, in my eyes, they probably played the game and then they were like, damn, there's nothing to work with here. This shit is boring as hell. But yeah, any disappointment that we lost a new show for Horizon Zero Dawn?
Who was looking for that show?
My girlfriend.
She played a game.
Yeah. Girl power.
So if it was a male, would she care then?
I mean,
Male
she
main
plays
character.
the PlayStation game, so she
So
probably would have played it regardless.
Well, no, I was trying to say, would she be more excited for the show if it
Oh.
was a male?
I think it was gonna be a prequel anyway, so I don't think it would have had what's her name, Alloy, which probably would have made for a better story than anything with Alloy, because
I heard that's too boring.
or Aloy, I don't even know how to say her fucking name. Alloy.
She boring.
But yeah, I didn't care. I'm more excited for the God of War movie on Amazon. Or sorry, the Amazon God of War series on Amazon. But yeah, if there's nothing else to say, let's move on. All right. Hironobu Sakaguchi had an interview, and a lot of people have been hoping for years that he would go back to Lost Odyssey. Hironobu Sakaguchi. He is the father of Final Fantasy. Not only that, he is the founder of Mistwalker, which was a JRPG studio that he created after leaving Square Enix. And he made Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon. What was the game he made for the Wii? The Last Story? I always get it mixed up. I want to say it was The Last Story that he did for Nintendo. Yep. The Last Story for the Wii.
Hello.
Yep.
Alright, what's good, y'all? I'm sorry I can't be a part of the rest of the podcast. I was supposed to leave on Monday, but now because of the hurricane, they made me change my flight to tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later tonight.
All right, man. Stay safe, bro. So yeah, founded Mistwalker, made, in my opinion, 3 masterpieces. Well, I'll say 2 masterpieces and one just good game. Lost Odyssey, The Last Story, and Blue Dragon was good. But they were. Wait, what'd you say?
Well, I thought you said Lost Planet. You got me hyped.
Oh, R.I.P. that.
R.I.P.
Bro, Capcom could bring today's Capcom.
Yeah,
Today's Capcom could do something with Lost Planet.
that game was fun. I ain't gonna lie.
So yeah, a lot of people have been hoping and wishing that Sakaguchi would bring back the Lost Odyssey, especially because that was the Final Fantasy that was the Final Fantasy game that was destroying the new Final Fantasy games that didn't feel like Final Fantasy. Because Final Fantasy 13 came out, a lot of people did not like it, and the Lost Odyssey literally was like, hey, this is what Final Fantasy is supposed to be. This is the real Final Fantasy game y'all are looking for. And the story, the gameplay, everything about that game is top tier. Like, if this was an official Final Fantasy game, it would be top 3 for me. It'd be a top 3 Final Fantasy game. Top 2. But yeah. So a lot of people have been hoping that we would get a new Lost Odyssey. Even some people wishing we get a new Blue Dragon game. But sadly, it seems that Sakaguchi has no interest in going back and revisiting these old franchises, as he has said that he does not want to return and make a new game in Lost Odyssey or Blue Dragon franchise, or even bring them to modern platforms. RIP. So, like Expedition 33, that turn-based game that we saw at the Xbox Showcase, the first thing that I thought when I saw that, I was like, this is their new Lost Odyssey. I was really thinking like, man, did Mistwalker have a hand in this? Because this feels like a Mistwalker game. Like, this feels like Lost Odyssey in the sense of the turn-based gameplay. So that's just how like big Lost Odyssey was, because a lot of people were like, bro, this is giving me that Lost Odyssey vibe. that we've been missing on Xbox. So, Spitta, I know you've probably never played Lost Odyssey. I don't think you played Blue Dragon either. But are you... Yeah, I don't even know what I'm asking. How do you feel any disappointment in this news?
Nope. What disappointment in what? Like
that we won't be getting or he doesn't plan on working on any new games in the franchises.
Oh yeah, I don't have no say because I don't know the person like that. But if this was your type, you know, I feel sorry for you. Cause I don't, yeah, like you said, I don't play those games. Blue Dragon looked good, the game, but that's because it looked like Dragon. That's the one that looked like
Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, exactly. RP to that guy. That's the only reason why that game looked interesting to me. Never played it though, but yeah, I feel sorry for those people that wanted something new or something like the same.
I mean, he said he don't want to do a new one or bring it to a modern.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that sucks for those people that have been wanting that. Yeah, that sucks.
But it is what it is. He has a new game that's fun, or I shouldn't say a new game because it's been out for a while on Apple Arcade. But he has a game that's finally coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. Fantasian. So he's still working on games. We just won't be getting. I don't think we'll ever get that big budget AAA game from him anymore. He's more indie. Mistwalker is now like indie mobile game status at this point. Unless someone can provide the bag, Microsoft. But yeah. All right. It's a lot of fucking Capcom news. Exoprimal. You remember that? Y'all remember Exoprimal? Exoprimal, guys.
They need to gut that game so they can put more what you call on Street Fighter resources.
Well, it seems that your wishes come true because there will be no more seasonal updates for Exoprimal. And that is after 1 year since its release. So
you played that shit, right?
Yeah, me and Mars played it for a week. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was alright. It's at least better than Dino Crisis, and I hope all Dino Crisis fans never get what they want. I hope that Dino Crisis stays in the mud where it belongs. Shout out to Neo GameSpark and BG Broken Games. I pray that Capcom keeps on ducking y'all, not answering y'all texts, leaving y'all on red when it comes to Dino Crisis. And then shout out to Flame from lordsofgaming.net. He was a big Exoprimal player. He loved that game. So RIP to the game. I know he did not like this news. And then he was on Twitter saying, shout out to all the Dino Crisis fans because now y'all are never getting a Dino Crisis game because y'all let this fail. Well, yeah. Exoprimal was alright. It didn't really click with me as a long-term type of game because the content was just so repetitive after a while. But the idea of the game was fun and unique. But yeah, I never really had any interest in coming back unless they had some big collaboration. Even the Mega Man collaboration and all the stuff that they kept doing. I had no interest in going back to. But yeah, yeah, man. Shout out to Capcom though, because in 2 weeks they have another new IP coming out, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, which I actually forgot that I did play the demo for that, and I really liked it. I can't wait for the full game.
Oh yeah, there is a demo that I can try that. I can try it. Forgot.
All right. PlayStation will be attending the Tokyo Game Show after a 5-year absence. Now, a lot of people were surprised when the attendees list of the Tokyo Game Show had came out and Sony was on the list, because they have been ducking Tokyo Game Show for the last 5 years, as well as a lot of other live events. They just do not care to show up anymore. The perks of being number one, you can do whatever the fuck you want, because you're already number one. You're always gonna be number one, so there's no point. So they did show up to Tokyo Game Show 2023 as an independent. They basically just presented like independent titles as part of its involvement, but they didn't have my bad. They didn't have like a full attendance booth, all that, where they would have their own exhibit and everything. But this year seems like that's gonna change. So the other surprising thing is that Xbox was not on the list after they have attended Tokyo Game Show the last 3 years in a row. So a lot of people were concerned about that, especially after the closure of Tango GameWorks, their only Japanese studio, and now they're not showing up to Tokyo Game Show. A lot of people were concerned with the commitment that Xbox had for Japan. It seems like they're waning in that aspect of not really going for the Japanese audience anymore. So, 2 things to talk about. PlayStation finally showing up to Tokyo Game Show kind of begs the question of why now? Like, what is the big game that they have that they feel that it should be at this showcase? And then Xbox, why now are they not showing up when they have showed up, even when they didn't have like their own Japanese game to show? They showed up just for the third party Game Pass announcements, all that, for Tokyo Game Show. So both feel like a mystery at this point. Spitta, how are you feeling about PlayStation and Xbox different? What am I trying to say? How do you feel about this though?
I want to see, since you saying that PlayStation hasn't went to the what you call for a long time, I want to see why they going and what do they have cooked up, if they have anything, because they kind of need something. Because they ain't really showing. They didn't show nothing during that big during the Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, some people are saying, "Oh, they're just showing up because of Astrobot." I'm like, bro, if y'all are only showing up because of Astrobot,
that's crazy. That would be funny. That's why it's like, whenever that happens, it's gonna be so anticipated, because it's gonna be like, is PlayStation about to throw something big, or they about to finesse their customers again? So that's gonna be an interesting watch. I ain't gonna lie.
Is it time for Ghost of Tsushima 2?
Oh yeah, they could probably do that. That's the thing. They can do a lot because PlayStation has a lot. But does PlayStation even care? Because the consumers don't. The consumers don't care, or they make it seem like they don't care on the internet, and they just cool with everything they do. But they know they hurting inside. But yeah, and then Xbox. What was the games they showed the last time for Xbox? 'Cause I don't remember.
So the man who erased his name, Yakuza,
Okay,
that
okay,
got
so all right, yeah.
they were saying
Well,
that was gonna be day one on Game
they want a
Pass.
Game Pass, yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess Xbox, yeah.
They had like Hi-Fi Rush
I
update.
I I don't. Me personally, I don't know why they're not there. I could say they don't need to be there because like they did a lot on the Summer Game Fest,
And
but
they're
it's
gonna
not
do even more at Gamescom.
at game. So you
But
got
at
that.
the same
But
time,
yeah, it's not bad to have like probably show something small there or something, especially for the Japanese people.
yeah, I feel like Xbox needs to be there just because they they have to work there, like to get their name. Like PlayStation and Nintendo, they're gonna
They don't really,
sell regardless in Japan.
yeah.
Xbox has to actually put in work
Like
to.
yeah, Xbox needs to go. Nah, no cap. They need to go there for that one JRPG game.
Expedition
No, that's not.
33.
Do you still count that JPRG if it's not
Yeah,
Japanese?
I mean
Game
it's definitely styled like a JRPG, even though it's not
Okay.
made by a Japanese company.
Okay, yeah. Like they need to go show off that game. If they don't do nothing at the game, what you call like the presentation and stuff, they need to be there to like at least show that game and be like, yeah, we got some or something like that.
And it's not like they don't have Japanese games coming up that they can market
Yeah.
at least. Um, but it might be like, oh, like Sega's gonna be there and they're gonna be talking about Metaphor, Refantasio, and
Okay.
what other games that. So it might be just like, since they're gonna be talking about that, that's really our big Japanese game. We don't really have anything else besides that. I'm trying to think of other Japanese games that they have in Game Pass that they could actually talk about, because Metaphor is not even going to be in Game Pass. It's not even going to be in Game Pass. So unless they have that as an announcement, like, hey, we have Metaphor ReFantazio in Game Pass, let's go. But I can't think of any big like JRPGs or Japanese games that they can showcase there.
Okay.
So it might just be right now that they just don't have anything worth making a presentation of, which could also be looked at as a negative because they've had so much new Japanese content in the last few years, especially with Sega and Atlas and the Yakuza games. But it also seems like all of those games have launched, so we're not gonna see
Yeah.
Personas and Yakuza games anytime soon. So I don't know. Yeah, as far as PlayStation, I mean, I'm trying to see what else they would have, because yeah, they have some third parties that they can showcase, but they've always had third parties. So why would they choose now to show up? Then I'm just trying to think, like, Astrobot is made by a Japanese studio. I just don't see that as And Tokyo Game Show isn't like they're usually not like big announcements get announced. So I don't see something like Ghost of Tsushima being here. I think they're just here because they were just like, okay, it's been a while, might as well show up. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see any big announcements. We'll just see some. No. Actually, it can be Astrobot because Astrobot comes out right before Tokyo Game Show, so they're not there for Astrobot. That's why I'm really like, what are they really here for?
They're gonna show the PS5 Pro.
It'd be way too late to show the PS5 Pro. If they had a handheld, like a native handheld, that'd be a good place to show that off. Let's see. Maybe Bluepoint has a new game that they want to show off. Maybe they got Bloodborne. Even though Bloodborne appeals more to the West than it does to Japan. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
If they bring back Gravity Rush in some form or capacity, that'll be the only thing that I care about.
Okay, so what do you want? What do you want from them? If you think there's not gonna be like a big thing where they're gonna show something big, what would you want for a PlayStation to show?
See, if it's not gonna be big, then I would only think something like
They're gonna show more contour.
They're gonna announce a handheld, which has been rumored before, because obviously handhelds appeal more to that market. What else could be? Maybe they buy a Japanese studio and announce it there. That could be something. But other than that, if the dream would be Legend of Dragoon remake. But at the same time, I don't know if that would be a Tokyo Game Show level announcement. So yeah, I really don't know what they got planned, or what does your puppets like?
It's in September, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be, let's see, September 26th through the 29th. Shout out to me, it's my birthday.
Do they do it they don't do it the what you call way? Like they not about to show it like you gotta be up at 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hey. Hopefully it's on a weekend.
But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully Sony has a good showcase there. They've been moving away from Japanese content mostly anyway, at least of their own. They partner with like Rise of the Ronin and Stellar Blade and stuff. But as far as their own first party, they've been moving more Western. So it could be that they have a new partnership like that, where they partner with a Japanese or Eastern company to make a new game like Stellar Blade or Rise of the Ronin. So we'll see what that is. All right. Shit. All right, it is what it is. I lost my timestamps. So mad. Okay. All right, this one was an interesting. This one was just interesting to hear about. I saw this yesterday actually, and I was like, I just wanted to talk about this. So there was a game that was delayed for 22 years that finally released. "22-year delay, and it finally came out." This
Wait,
game,
before you say the game, 22 years ago, what systems was out?
22 years ago, PS2, Xbox,
Oh, hell no.
and GameCube.
Hey. All right, continue the story. That's crazy.
So it might have slipped. So this is from Insider Gaming. Grant Taylor Hill is the writer. He says it might have slipped through the nets of gamers worldwide, but Kian, a game that entered development in the early 2000s, has just been released on the Game Boy Advance.
Whoa. Did that guy just say the Game Boy Advance?
On the Game Boy Advance. Back in 2002, a group of aspiring developers got to work on Kian, seeking to produce a game for the GBA platform. Fast forward 22 years, and only one of the original developers remains with the project, but he never gave up hope. From facing financial ruin to balancing game development and marketing while studying at university, Fabio Belsanti from Italy finally crossed the finish line a couple weeks ago, releasing Kian in physical form for the Game Boy Advance after a 22-year delay. So I just wanted to bring that up because one, that's wild. Because he could have still just was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn it into an indie game, release it on Steam, put it on PC, and maybe port it to consoles later. He was like, nah, I said we gonna release this on the GBA, and we gonna release it on this damn GBA.
I gotta respect that. He wild though, but I gotta respect that. He dedicated. He was like, this is gonna be on that GBA. 22 years though? God damn.
Yeah. Respect for sure. Like that he never gave up. Everybody left. This man, he said he went through financial ruin and still put out the game. Like, I can't not respect that. And then that shit got me like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
what am I doing with myself? Bruh, how people gonna get that game though?
people still got Game Boy Advances. He probably got it on a website or something.
Is he gonna have to sell it, like ship it type stuff?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be shipped most likely. Yeah, man. The gameplay itself, it wasn't anything too crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But it looked cool though. It was like a side-scrolling action game, kind of like what would I compare it to? It was like a big head Castlevania style game with like Mega Man armor types and stuff. Had some nice animations.
You copping it?
I might cop it on emulator. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, that was just a cool story that I wanted to throw in there. Key. Let's see. Have I gone through everything? All right, I want to teach or Mars to be here for this because they are the only ones who care about this franchise besides me. But the official Mother / Earthbound, as we call it here in the West, Twitter page teased something for their 30th anniversary in August. And a lot of speculation ensued because of that. So This is a translation of the original Japanese text. As we approach our 30th anniversary in August, we have a variety of projects, big and small. Some of them are, how should I put it, a little unique. We'll give you a sneak peek at some of the things that are difficult to explain. Maybe there will be more. And then they have a picture of a curtain. Basically, like, we're gonna open the curtain in August to reveal what we're working on. So this got people hyped. Earthband, Mother/Earthbound fans. We're hyped to see something Mother related actually be in the news. So obviously the speculation went to Mother 3 getting a translation for the West and coming out, or Mother 4. Is that finally happening? A new Mother game. But it is interesting that they said a variety of projects. So he said big and small. So I really don't know what to think. Small could just, like, knowing them, it could be like, we have merchandise. Here's some new shirts, and you can go get you a poster and we got a soundtrack for you guys. Like, we got our soundtrack on Spotify now. That was the big one. Happy Earthbound fan. I have no hype. I'm not even gonna get remotely hyped for this because they do us dirty every time. Mother fans, don't fall for the hype. I'm gonna tell y'all now, it's not worth it. You gonna be hurt in the end. But yeah, I honestly don't know.
But if it do happen, you go crazy.
Oh yeah, if it do happen, I'm gonna pop off. But I ain't gonna get my hopes up.
I like that. You don't want to hurt yourself. I feel it. I'm pretty sure TJ gonna hurt himself.
Yeah, if TJ was here, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's happening."
It's for sure. Tashawn gonna be. Yeah, Tashawn, I don't know. 50. I feel like he gonna be 50-50.
Yeah. Tashawn, you don't never know what he about to say. But yeah, if I feel like the most, I don't think we're ever getting a new Mother game, unless it's some kind of weird mobile spin-off or some shit.
But that's Mother 3 is not on. Is only in Japan, right?
Yes,
the last one.
So that's why. So if we're ever gonna get anything big news as far as games go, it's gonna be Mother 3 translation coming to the West.
You want that?
I've already played it, but
never mind.
I want to have an official translation. Like, I've played fan translation.
Oh, okay. So you'll play it again. You don't care. Okay. Well, I mean, I know y'all don't got your hopes up, but I hope y'all get what y'all want. It makes sense. I mean, unless they go finesse y'all again, which that can make sense too, because I mean, you know where we at in video games.
Yeah, Earthbound Mother has always been weird because Nintendo's involvement is like iffy. Because it seems like the creator, I forget his name, but he's like, it's basically up to him, and he just doesn't want to do it. Like, he's just like, yeah, I don't. He's SpongeBob when he was working at the Chum Bucket. I don't feel like it. But yeah, if it, at least Mother 3, let it happen. We've been waiting for too long. All right. I think we're down to our last topic. Yeah. All right. The time is finally here. I don't know why it took this long in the first place, but it is now at the crux of what the or I wouldn't say the crux of it, but definitely one of the bonuses that we've been waiting for with the purchase of Activision Blizzard by Xbox is seeing the back catalog of Activision Blizzard games get added to our Xbox Game Pass subscription. And for whatever reason, it has been taking way longer than it did for Bethesda. Bethesda, as soon as that deal closed next week, hey, here's 20 Bethesda games in Game Pass.
Hip.
Now, after the closing of Activision, it's been dead silent as far as bringing their older games into Game Pass. Except for Diablo 4, which they were like, yep, here's Diablo 4. More will come whenever. So the reports have come in, and it seems as if the time is now nearing, because it seems like early as August we will be seeing the first wave of Activision games, starting with Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Your favorite
Hooray.
IP. Favorite IP.
These motherfuckers are sick. This is what they like. They gonna start us off. I mean, get the worst out the way. I understand.
You should have known, yeah.
Get the garbage out the way. But I believe the initial report came from Ecstasis. Yes. So I'm reading Tom Henderson's article on Insider Gaming, just because it's easier. So several new reports have claimed that Activision games will start to come to Xbox Game Pass in August. The first claim came courtesy of Ecstasis. I don't know how to say his name. On the Xputer forums, who has admittedly a rough track record. But Windows Central's Jez Corden has corroborated the rumor as well. According to Ecstasis, the Tony Hawk 1+2 remake and the Spyro Reignited trilogy will also be coming to the subscription service in the near future. Subsequently, in Corden's report, he also outlines that he understands Microsoft's strategy isn't to release all of Activision's back catalog at once. What the hell just happened to the article? My shit just went black.
Moral of the story, you gotta wait for the good stuff.
It was like a pop-up that had blocked. Okay. Yeah, so they're not releasing the back catalog at once, but rather drip feed it into the platform, which makes sense. You want to keep people having something to come back to next month to keep your subscription going.
Exactly.
One question for me, though, and presumably for many people, is when old Call of Duty games will come into service. It's something that fans have wanted since the acquisition was finalized, and it at the very least would reignite arguably some of the best Call of Duty games ever to release. So yeah, it seems that we're starting with the Crash, Spyro, and Tony Hawk games, which August lines up with Gamescom, so I'm guessing we'll get an announcement at Gamescom like, hey, these are going to be the first wave of games coming to Game Pass. But interestingly enough, there have been listings of Activision Blizzard games popping up that were not in the store, in the Xbox One/Series X store. They were in the 360 store, meaning that you would before they closed down the 360 stores, you were able to get them in the store on the 360, but they weren't available for Xbox One or Series X. So some games did pop up, and the Crash, Spyro, and Tony Hawk games, they actually appeared in the store, or in the actual like Windows store, Game Pass, PC store. They started appearing like early this year or like late last year, I want to say.
Ooh.
But these games have not been in the Xbox One store at all, and they are now on there. And that is the Transformers games,
Whoa.
including. Look how he's just gonna puff up. Including Fall for Cybertron, which is
was that a
the big
PS2
one.
game or
No,
PS3
360
game?
360
360?
PS3, which is the big one that everyone has wanted. That is the multiplayer PvP Transformers game with also an excellent story mode as well. That was big on the 360/PS3 and was developed by High Moon Studios. Then they also had Transformers Devastation, which was the Platinum Games developed action beat 'em up type of game. Transformers Battlegrounds, I don't remember that one at all. And then Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark, which everyone hated. So these games just got listed into the Xbox stores when they were not before. So it seems that we are getting the servers up for the Transformers Fall of Cybertron, and they're actually gonna put it in the store, put it on Game Pass, and we'll be able to play that game again. I've only played the demo of War for Cybertron and loved it. But I never got a chance to play the sequel, which was Fall of Cybertron, which a lot of people said was even better. So that's cool to see.
Cool to hear.
So yeah, it seems like they're actually
Going crazy. About to start going crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, like we said, it's good for them to drop the, the ones people not looking for, like looking too much forward to. Cause it's like, yeah, Tony Hawk. I'm gonna play the Tony Hawk games, even though,
Yeah, I'll play the Tony Hawk games too.
Tony Hawk is.
Wait, is it the old games? They're bringing back the old games?
It's the 1 and 2 remake.
Yeah,
It's a 1-to-1 remake?
1 and 2. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake.
Just give me. Was Spider-Man and Wolverine in one of those?
That was 3. No, Spider-Man was in 2. I don't know if they brought him back for that one in the remake.
But
yeah, I don't. Was in 2 and Wolverine was in 3.
My thing is like I need to go look and see I need just like a list of all the Activision games because I don't.
Yeah. So a lot of people were worried that we wouldn't get any of the licensed games like the Transformers and the Marvel games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it seems at least Transformers we're down to get those games added. So
with Marvel, was that at Ultimate Alliance?
Yep, Ultimate Alliance, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Imagine playing that shit on
X-Men Legends.
Bruh, I remember me and my cousin used to always play those games. Was it Ultimate Alliance? I don't know which Ultimate Alliance it was, but I swear there was one boss at the beginning when it was so cheap. I forgot who it was. I think it was Doom. But I think we got to the end of the game. I think we had got to the end of the game and fought Doom, and we couldn't beat him because it was crazy. But yeah, I could patiently wait for other games to come out. But it's good that they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it like a soft instead of just trying to give everything out at once. With Call of Duty, I understand Call of Duty like letting the open up and people playing it so they could pick which Call of Duty to play. But
I feel like
I don't know how
it would have been better if they did it after announcing Black Ops 6 just to get the hype going, having people on Call of Duty remembering what they loved about Call of Duty so that they get hyped for the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, this boy's doing marketing for Xbox? No.
I feel like them doing it after, because it's pretty much going to be after if they do it. Black Ops 6 is kind of, it's like, I'm going to be playing Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Exactly.
And then the Warzone's gonna come out, and I'm gonna be playing that. So if they do it after, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I don't really care about the old Call of Duties in the sense where I need it now type stuff. Because like y'all pretty much what you said, you already talked about Black Ops 6. So it's like if they do it to where when Black Ops 6, I hope Black Ops 6 don't die down, but like they shouldn't do it anytime when that drop or when Warzone like bring those games out. Unless you're just gonna bring out the campaign, which it still wouldn't make sense. But yeah, I'm excited for Activision. I hope they really drop later on. They really drop the games that people really want. Because like I said, I need to go look at a list. Cause I know I'll be playing. I know back then I was playing Activision games, but I didn't care about looking at the stuff back then compared to now. I was just playing games. I was just enjoying myself. But yeah, shout out Game Pass always.
But yeah, Jez Corden, he actually responded to that article by Tom Henderson where he said they might be coming sooner than that too. So even sooner than August, which would be July, obviously the month that we're in. And someone asked, second half of July drop? And he said, possibly. Heard some interesting things. So it seems like we might be getting another drop in the second half of July with Activision games present. So yeah. It seems that they finally, because I know that they said that a lot of the issue was trying to get the games onto PC Game Pass because of the BattleNet integration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was what the holdup was.
So they're gonna use BattleNet, the Xbox.
Yeah, just like how Diablo 4, you have to sign into BattleNet.
Okay, that's
it's gonna be like that.
Is that how it's gonna be for Black Ops 6?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, because I already played Call of Duty on BattleNet. I don't play it on Steam.
But yeah. How are we feeling about the first wave? Teach, the first wave is Crash Trilogy, Spyro Trilogy, and Tony Hawk 1 and 2. How do you feel about the first wave that they're gonna drop? Supposedly early August, late July. And he dipped again. Okay.
How you feel?
I hate it.
You could try out Crash again.
I will never. I really only care about now if it was Crash Nitro Racing, then
that was fun.
I would rather play that. I'm not playing Crash Trilogy. I do want to play Spyro though. I've been meaning to play Spyro. I've been saying I was gonna pick it up, but then I kept saying it's gonna be in Game Pass. There's no point. So I've just been holding off. Same with what's the other one? Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Does Tony Hawk 1 and 2 have a what you call? Do they have like a story or is just?
No, it's not gonna be underground.
Ollie over the magic bum. That's the story.
It's Ollie the magic bum.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
right.
did you hear what the first batch was, Teach?
I missed it.
Okay, so the first batch is gonna be Spyro Trilogy, Crash Trilogy, and Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Let's go.
How do you feel about that as the first drop?
I was a PlayStation person.
Hey,
right here.
shout out to the young ones because they're making that for y'all.
I don't think any young people are playing that.
Yeah, respect.
Hey,
Spyro.
nah, bro. Someone's parent is gonna get them Spyro
Yeah.
and Crash, bro.
That's a bad parent.
Really?
Go get them Mario.
Go get the Mario.
A
You
real
already got
game.
Mario at home.
You can't get Mario on
You
Xbox.
already got
Then
Mario
they
at
shouldn't have
home.
an Xbox.
Oh man,
What?
bro.
I'm
You
pretty
hear
sure
this,
they
man?
got a Switch. You know they got it, bro. You know the young ones. It just mattered.
They gonna get that Crash Trilogy, and then they gonna be like, why can't I move to the side? Why I can only go straight? What is this? I mean, why I can only go towards the screen?
It's
This
a
is
new
ass.
game. Learn it.
over here like, why can't I actually move in 3? I thought this was a 3D game, not a side-scrolling platformer that just going at a different angle.
What you gonna do is when those drop and then the year's over, those the best, most played games. What you gonna do?
Bruh. It's gonna be nothing but boomers remembering something that they thought was good.
GoldenEye.
So what if you play it again and then it's actually good to you? How
That'll
you
never
gonna
happen.
change?
Tony Hawk.
I
isn't
feel
bad,
like
man.
you just got too much hate in your heart because you're just.
He really do. You hear this, man?
Because it's like when I heard this guy just hating on these games, I'm like, damn, bruh. These games were not that. Like if you're not comparing, he just got to compare. I'm not comparing those. Crash Bandicoot, I kind of understand because it's one of those. But that game is pretty fun.
It's
Just running
a fun
it.
game.
Yeah, like it's a
bro.
fun-
There's nothing fun about it.
Bro, come on.
It's like those two games. If you, to be honest, if you like those two games, then you're like a Sonic type player. I feel like, because Crash Bandicoot is I'm not gonna say it's fast, but like,
Why the fuck
the stuff
would
you're
I
doing
want to
in that
play a
game.
game where I'm going and I'm going and then he's like ooga booga? I don't want to play no
Bro,
fucking
that's
ooga
the
booga
best
ass
part when
game.
you're over, bro. That's the best part.
Like
That's
get
the
the
best
fuck
part of the
like, oh
game.
man,
Wait,
get the
hold
fuck
on,
out
don't
of here.
hate. No,
Mario would never
no,
go
no,
ooga booga.
Oh, because he goes.
Hey,
That's
no,
what
hey,
you
no,
like. That's what you like, huh?
no, Randy, no, Don Otaku.
Yes,
Which
sir.
would you rather choose? Would you rather choose Hubudaka from Crash, or would you rather choose Ikam Kokam from Banjo Kazooie? Exactly.
Both of them are equally bad, and both
No, Crash is a
developers.
better game.
Both
Crash
developers
is a
should
better
be
game than
ashamed for what they
Banjo-Kazooie,
did.
for sure.
Hey, get out your nostalgia. Just because you was just hearing, you was hearing
I
somebody
know.
get burned and you liked it. Do better. See, Mario wasn't my first. What you call? That's the thing. But I'm gonna take Mario over those games. But yeah, Mario wasn't my first like platformer. It was either Crash Bandicoot or Spyro. So I like that's why I don't hate on those games. But I can understand where this guy's coming from.
He's just a hater, bro.
Yeah,
And he will
he is
never
a
admit it.
He's a Nintendo stain, like you. But at least you're a PlayStation. What you call PlayStation 1?
But see, that's the
PlayStation
thing. Like,
2.
I'm a Nintendo stan, but I'm not gonna. Oh, Crash is trash. Oh, Spyro trash.
I never
That's
said
this
Spyro's
man.
trash.
Might as well.
Hey man, I can't help but speak the truth that nobody wants to talk about.
Grow up, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Grow up.
I just don't
We can
care about
enjoy
Tony
things.
Hawk because of Skate. Skate messed up my whole Tony Hawk experience. Respectfully.
See, I hear what you're saying, but I could play.
Besides
both.
Underground.
Yeah, if it's
I
not
ain't
gonna-
underground, I
Underground.
really don't care. I'll play Tony
Underground
Hawk
had
1 and
that
2
story,
for 5
though,
minutes.
bro.
Yeah, Underground changed my life. I ain't gonna lie.
It really
That
did.
it
Underground
showed
was the
me
closest
that
thing. to
never trust your friend.
Yeah, bro. Your best friend will hold you.
And then try to kill you at the end. It's crazy.
Bro.
I ain't do nothing to you. You did it to me. Now you trying to kill me? Hey, shout out Tony
Took
Hawk.
everything from that man, even though he took everything from you too.
But yeah, yes, out of all those games, maybe yeah, for sure Tony Hawk. But out of Spyro and Crash, I'll probably play Spyro.
Right. And what Activision games are y'all actually looking forward to seeing? Like, what do y'all want to see back catalog get brought into Game Pass?
Besides the Ultimate Alliance and the what you call you were saying, I'll have to go look at a list of the old Activision games because like
Mortal Kombat.
I'm a
I
slap
ain't-
you.
I just don't remember all the Activision games like that, respectfully. But I know I played a lot when I was younger.
Oh, didn't they make Blitz the League?
I'm gonna slap you.
Was
That's
that Midway? Bro, I always confuse Midway and Activision, bro. I'm sorry.
Activision would be any Marvel game that came out from
Yeah, so Spider-Man and stuff, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
But we
like
not
Ultimate
gonna get, like,
Spider-Man.
Are we gonna get it?
1990s to
Are we gonna get that though?
hey, there's a chance.
Hey, we get that before PlayStation? Oh my. Hey,
He
no,
said
the
before
internet.
there would be no way for them to get it because they don't have a backwards compatible thing.
Hey man, the internet, Twitter is done for. Done for.
I got Spider-Man 2 on my Xbox.
I got Spider-Man on my Xbox. Yeah, Spider-Man would be good. Yeah, you gotta just tell me a list, cause I'm kind of getting me
So
hyped
yeah,
now.
any of those old Marvel games from PS2 and beyond for sure. Any prototypes, the Transformers games. What else did they have? Gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I need to send this dog food that.
X-Men Mutant Academy. You gonna play Buzz Lightyear?
Hey, I'm playing Buzz Lightyear.
Toy
Oh, that's
Story
Game Boy
game was
Color.
better.
Damn.
Toy Story 2
And 3.
and 3.
Wait, The Simpsons had a wrestling game?
Oh, they did have a wrestling game.
They gonna put Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX?
Hey, nobody's here for Matt Hoffman. I'm sorry.
Ooh, Bloody
Or
Roar.
Kelly Slater.
Oh,
Bro, they made Bloody Roar?
I want to try Bloody Roar.
Oh
Bloody Roar
yeah,
3.
they did make Bloody Roar.
I want to try that. Yeah.
Oh, see me, I need Tenchu.
Tenchu.
Oh, yeah,
Dang,
they did. Make
I heard
Tenchu,
about that
huh?
game. I
You never
I
played
I'm
Tenchu?
seeing, no, I don't see it, but I heard that game before.
It's a ninja game. It's like
Yeah,
Metal
that's
Gear
what I'm saying. I
Solid.
already know. That's why I'm like, I probably played it. I just don't. I can't see it. Bruh, they made a triple X game. Oh my god. Hey, if they bring Street Hoops, no.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. They made Street Hoops. We're never gonna get that though. I
We're
don't
never
know.
gonna get that.
But that shit was fire.
Tenchu Wrath of Heaven, yeah. That sounds familiar. Oh, X2 Wolverine's Revenge?
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, not that game, but the other one, Wolverine Origins, X-Men
Okay.
Origins Wolverine. That game was fire.
Bro, they did make True Crime.
Yep.
Streets of LA. Oh, did they make
That's what
that one
name-
Shrek? Did
Respect
they make
on
that one
boys'
Shrek
name.
fighting game? Beat 'em. It was kind of like Smash Bros. That game was fun. They had like a Shrek game that was like Smash Bros. Bro, that game was fun. That shit was fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was fun like Smash Bros.
Stop the cap.
Hey man, I'm not gonna say it was better,
Stop the cap.
but it was fun like with the items and shit like that. That's what I mean. Not like the 1v1 type shit, but like the items and shit. That shit was fun. Damn. Was the Fantastic Four game good?
I don't
I
know.
don't remember, but I doubt it.
Damn, it's so much Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man, bruh, so much. Like, y'all gonna play? You think they'll put Quake 4?
We're good on Quake.
I mean, they own. I think that Quake's already on there because they own Bethesda, who also did Quake.
Gun? You said gun, right?
Yeah.
Over the hedge?
Bro, they don't even do movie tie-in games like that anymore.
Anymore, yeah.
They really don't, bro. Movies
That's
and
like-
games
Bruh,
are segregated.
Some of them games used to hit. Not all though. But that's how you know they just don't. They're just not making games like that. Ew, Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam.
Bro, that shit was so ass.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Oh my god. Don't make me cry. Why they don't make games like that? Oh yeah, because Marvel they've lost their mind.
They lost their mind. The cotton picking mind.
Bro, they got all the resources to just man. What's going on in this world, man? They treating Marvel like it's a Like nobody can touch it. Like let people like give it out. Let people do stuff, man. But yeah, Activision, they got bruh, I'm just seeing a lot of Spider-Man and Tony Hawk. But it's really just showing like it on different systems. That's the only reason. But yeah. You think they're gonna bring back Guitar Hero?
Oh, this way.
Phil Spencer did name drop it a few times, so I think he wants it back.
They have an iCarly game? Wow.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah. Spider-Man on Xbox. Old Spider-Man games on Xbox is gonna make Twitter go crazy. But you should ask what you call TJ about how he feel about
Yeah.
Oh, don't ask TJ how I feel about nothing.
There was a couple of things I wanted to ask you about. All right. So the official Mother Twitter page teased that they had big and small news for the 30th anniversary in August. How do you what do you think is gonna be?
Not a game.
See, he's in the same mode as me.
Bro, they do this every
good.
year, bro. They're not giving you nothing. They already made it known back in 2004 they're not giving you nothing.
You don't think we get a Mother 3?
So that means whenever they
Nope.
announce what they announce, y'all two and Tashawn have to be in the chat so I can see y'all reaction.
Hey, man.
Have to. I don't care if it's 3 a.m. Have
Hey,
to. I'm there for it.
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't believe them.
Cause I want to see y'all get hyped, or I want to see y'all be mad. Cause y'all gonna be mad. Even though y'all don't care, y'all still gonna be mad. Somebody gonna be mad, which is gonna be funny. But I feel for y'all.
See, I'm not really a Mother guy, but I'm also like smart. I'm smart enough to know that Nintendo's not gonna. Bro, this shit just happened like 3 months ago. We got exciting new products coming from the Mother franchise. Guess what? It was a CD.
That's what I said.
Was like, oh my God.
We gonna get a soundtrack. That's it.
Exactly, or some stupid shit. It's gonna be something stupid, bro. It's not a game.
That's funny.
And them niggas fall for it every time. Oh my God, Mother 4 coming to America. Nah, bitch. If they wanted this shit coming to America, they could have done it during the DS era. What? They could have done it during the Game Boy era. What? They could have done it. Bro, let me stop. The Switch era. What?
Switch 2?
Switch 2? Yeah. Y'all think it's going to happen Switch 2?
Mother will come back when we get a full-fledged new F-Zero game.
Nah, Mother is done. It's over. Now we got to sit and wait for Father.
But yeah, if there's nothing else on the Activision stuff, that's the show.
That's the show?
That's the show.
Hey, shout out to the show. Shout out to the
quickest
co-host. Shout out to that guy in the chat. Shout out to you, man. Love you.
Yeah, shout out to Live Supremacy for showing up, popping up.
A quick
shout out to that, man. But yeah, what y'all got planned? What y'all got planned?
Is it our quickest? I don't think it's our quickest.
It's probably our
quickest.
Up there, though. It's 2 o'clock, bro.
He said, "What we got planned? I plan on not to get wet."
Wow.
I know. I just came back from outside, and man, it just started going crazy.
I'm trying to say we about to get a hurricane.
There's a hurricane coming through.
A category 2, so that's about to,
only 2.
Mess up some plans. Really, my brand, but
I'm gonna go get my boogie board. I'm about to be outside.
Boogie board, boy.
Yeah, man, I'm about to go down the streets of where it really be flooding at. Like I'm about to go down Kirkwood, be swimming.
It's supposed to rain all day Monday and Tuesday, and I think a little
Oh,
bit
bro,
on
I can't
Wednesday.
wait. I'm gonna be. Yeah, man, it's a hurricane. Can't take. Yeah, I'm out of there. Can't take no calls. Sorry.
Yep,
I'm be
that it
chilling.
hit on Monday.
I'm be chilling. But yeah, that is it. That is all we have for you today. Thank y'all for
No
tuning
more.
in, and
No
for all the
mas.
good people in the chat leaving comments. Oh, what up, Dumpy Koala? Like we wrapping up, but I
Oh
appreciate you
man.
for showing up.
Hey, shout out to Dumpy
Yeah,
Koala. You feel me? Shout
Yeah,
out
man,
to
for all the
that's
people in
them.
the chat,
such a
we do
unique name.
appreciate y'all support. Make sure you guys hit that like because we love you guys and it helps us grow the channel. If you're not subscribed and enjoyed the show, make sure y'all hit that subscribe because you got to stay updated. And we will be back next week, the same day, same time. Project
Yo,
Untitled,
are you playing
12
Splatoon?
p.m. Central, 1 p.m.
Oh, let
Eastern.
me see the ass whooping.
Bruh.
Yeah, he's about to get
Yeah,
whooped.
this was our first match too, which is sad
Yeah.
because
I already know you got whooped.
Is this the one? Okay, this is not the one. I'm looking at the other people's weapons, and they don't got the little brush.
Wait,
yeah, no,
It
it
was on
wasn't
this
until
map.
later that we
Yeah.
got destroyed by
Oh man.
yeah, but we got destroyed this match.
Yeah, we
no, I
It
already
just
know y'all
wasn't
got
that
destroyed.
bad compared to the other ones.
Wait, what was the theme? Why is it yellow and blue?
That's just
Purple?
the regulars.
Oh,
Regular
Yeah, there's no
regular.
what you call right now.
Yeah, there are no
see, I
splat
thought
fest.
it was like a splat war or some
Flatfest?
shit.
Nah.
Splatfest. All right. Anyway, fuck Splatoons. Sorry as a game.
Sorry.
What made
Oh,
you
you
even
sorry
play
in it.
this?
I think you sorry in it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I never won a match. I never won a match. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
He should come play with us. We be winning matches.
Y'all be winning matches.
Bruh. Hey, me and Randy, hey, we be going crazy.
Oh man, when was the last time y'all played?
This
This week,
one.
this is where the gameplay is
Oh
from.
man,
I think you was
y'all be
playing what
telling
you
me
call though.
nothing.
Bruh,
Yeah,
you
you
were
were
playing.
streaming.
You're streaming.
Oh, that makes sense. It's all good. All good.
But yeah,
Anyway.
Dumpy, you did show up late, but make sure you tune in next week at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, where you can catch us from the beginning, and we'll have a great show for you. Let me see. I don't think there's anything planned for next week, but hopefully we get some good news to talk about then. But yeah, let's
Bro,
go ahead
people keep
and
crying
get
about
them
Assassin's
outros.
Creed.
Bro, Assassin's Creed is gonna be in the news until it come out because
Bro,
there's always gonna
I'm
be
sick of it.
someone mad about it. Someone's gonna find a new way to try to disparage Assassin's Creed Shadows until it come out. And then, if it's a good game, yeah, hopefully it's a good game. It lives up to.
It don't look bad.
It looked great to me, but I'm also in new age Assassin's Creed stan. But yeah,
You're a new age Assassin's Creed fan. You
as
sound like a
in
fake fan.
post them turning the franchise into an RPG instead of stealth action games that they were before.
You sound like a hater.
As long as it's
What did I
RPG
say?
stealth.
I hated
I'm
the
good.
old ones.
As long as it's RPG stealth.
Yeah, they're still stealth.
Yeah.
You just can get out of it without stealthing, or you can still go through it without
Yeah, which
stealthing.
is
That's what
okay.
people have a problem
As long
with.
as you got, as long as it's multiple ways, I don't mind.
But yeah,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get those outros out the way. You're on Spitta. Where can the fine people find you, and what you got going on for the rest of the week, or next week, I should say.
You're on Spitta on everything. Most likely gonna be streaming Street Fighter. Always be streaming it. What else I'm gonna play? Only God knows. Hopefully Splatoon again.
We can get on right now.
But yeah,
I'm sick of
mostly
y'all.
Street Fighter, and then whatever
Fuck y'all,
somebody
man.
tell me what
You
to
see
get
this?
on.
No, check. You see this? They always, we could play right now. We can play. Hey, why don't you online? I get on. Fuck these people, man. That's all I'm saying.
Aren't
What
you
about
here
you?
though? Wait,
Hey,
aren't you
man.
right here?
I am right here.
So what are you talking about?
I'm talking
don't got
about
Splatoon
fuck
3,
y'all,
that's what he
man.
talking
That's what I'm
about.
talking about.
Oh,
I don't even have Splatoon 3. I got Splatoon
Exactly.
2.
Okay.
sadly.
Smash Bros. Player.
Hey man, I'm sick of these Smash Bros. People, bro. Hate them. Oh,
But yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
all you
I
got
gotta
going
go.
on.
Yes, sir.
All right, do your outro. Teach, Deadshot Teach. Where can we find you? What you got
Hey,
going on?
it's me, Deadshot Teach. You can find me on twitch.tv/Deadshot Teach, where I'm the top rated Dr. Mario in the world. Nobody can face me. Nobody can beat me. Boom. That's my outro. Catch me on there at 9 p.m. Central.
All right. As for myself, you can find me on twitter.com/pastafeet, F3ET, and on twitch.tv/DonSolo, SOLOW. What am I doing this week? I'm be playing games as usual. Probably on First Descendant, Splatoon. That's about it. Yeah. Wait. No. Next week is not the week. The week after, there's a lot of games I want to play that's coming out. But next week, I'm just going to be playing the same games. But yeah, any final words, Spitta, for the fine people before we get out of here?
Play Street Fighter. Yes, sir.
You don't need to do that. Don't listen to him.
do.
As for me, play Street Fighter. And that is it. Let's get out of here. Peace out, y'all. Have a great one. Enjoy your Saturday. If you in the Gulf area, watch out for that hurricane. Stay safe out in these streets. We about to be.
I don't even know what the name is called, but watch out for that person. They lurking.
I saw the name. It was like Errol, like Earl, Ergo. It was a stupid name. I was like,
watch out for that motherfucker. They always. So the stupid ones be the worst ones, right?
Barrel. Tropical Storm Barrel.
Yeah.
What kind of name is that, bro? That's some country ass name.
Hey, it's over. That's the name. It's over. Nah, it's over. Because when it's a name,
no. Think about it. They out here talking about this is a tropical storm, right? You know the storms that we were getting earlier that were like, oh, this is just gonna be a regular rainy day, and they was hitting like tropical storms. This tropical storm about to hit like a hurricane.
Bruh, they say They say when it hits the land, it's gonna be a level 2.
Okay.
It's probably not even gonna be a level 2. It's probably gonna be higher than that.
Yeah, man.
They don't want nobody to panic.
The way the weather been going this year, y'all need to stop playing with global warming. Global warming not playing with y'all. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get out here. Peace out, y'all. Have a lovely Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. Bye-bye.